Друзья, всем привет еще раз. Вот, у нас сегодня прямой эфир на тему путешествия. Так как мы сохраним этот эфир, повторю еще раз, потому что никак не могу подключить Марсио. Ждем его, это наш гость. И он много путешествует, ему есть о чем поделиться с вами, и поэтому задавайте вопросы, если у вас есть. И приглашаем всех вас на Dreamland Study, учить язык. Вот, где наш гость? Всем привет, меня слышно? Ждем от вас фидбэк. Да, вот. Hey Marcio, now I can see you. Please send me the should I send or you'll send? Вот, друзья, давайте будем активными, да, задавать вопросы. Why is always going down? I have no idea. Okay, now I can see your request. Let me view request. Okay, go lift Marcia. Please, what's going on? Не могу понять, почему не могу. Well, hi. Can you hear? Hello.
Super. Hi.
How are you?
Super. How are you?
I'm fine.
Great. It's good to know.
Yep. Now you're home, right? Hey.
Am I what?
Okay, here's saying that hello, все классно. Okay. Hi, everyone. And today we're going to talk about travel. Please, Marcio, can you introduce yourself to our followers and hello, everyone.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my name is Marcy. I'm from Angola. I am 32 years old. Well, I live in China, let me say around almost 8 years, 7.5 actually. Yeah. I work here as an account executive for an American company, salary.com. Yeah. Basically, it's a short introduction about myself, but yeah.
Thank you for accepting this interview from us from Dreamland Study, and thanks for
Pleasure all mine.
yes. And okay, I know that you love traveling and you've been in several countries, right? And now you're living in China for almost over 5 years, right? Or I might.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have been in Kazakhstan, right?
Yeah, I have been 2 times in Kazakhstan. For the first time I stayed almost a month. It was around 3 weeks, and the second one was in winter. No, sorry. First one was in winter, second one was in summer. Summer, I stayed there for 2.5 weeks. Being there gave me a lot of experience by traveling around, like it's a new country, and well, I love exploring no matter which country I am, so I will always go around. So I had the opportunity to travel to some few cities like Astana, Almaty, Karaganda, Timirtau. I even went to, what is the name of that city full of horse and cows?
Is it around Almaty or it's around Astana?
It's Astana, yeah.
It's
It's
Astana.
Torgay. Torgay is near to
I don't know.
Kostanay.
I know
Yeah,
Kostanay,
well,
yes, but
yeah. So it's basically in the same route as Kostanay. Well, Torgay was a unique experience because I experienced basically no Wi-Fi, no phone reception. Uh, but what was interesting over there was the people. You know, what I love the most in all my trips are the people, the way they welcome you, the way they treat you, especially for Kazakh people, is they are one of the most hospitable people I ever met so far. They received me like really kind. They gave me all the attention that I needed. Even if I didn't need, they gave me. I had experience eating horse meat, which is
how was
delicious,
it?
which I
It is,
love a
it's
lot.
really,
Oh,
really nice
believe me.
experience.
Being there, I think I end up gaining around 6 to 7 kilos more. Yeah, it was every single house I used to pass. The main dish was bisparmak, you know.
Uh-huh.
So every single time was really hard to say no,
That's
no,
really
no.
nice.
I'm really full. They were like, "No, you have to be," you know. But it was really fun. It was really fun.
Yes,
So
because for
I
us,
I
when
had to experience that.
yes, because it's really main dish in our country, and you know that when we respect or when we're inviting like guests, first thing is of course we will prepare bishparmak and yes. So it means that.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
И вот, друзья, благодаря путешествиям можно узнать много чего интересного. Вот, we are back.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It's
Yes, I
okay.
think it's because of internet.
Yeah.
So yes, let's continue our.
Yeah, sure. You made me the question like that I was tired, and I told you, you know, I'm full of energy and stuff like that. I basically just arrived from another trip today. I went
Yes,
to
yes.
spend,
I
yeah.
was about to ask about this one, like about this trip, and also in which countries you have been. You've been in
Oh,
Kazakhstan
yeah.
and any other countries? Yes, please about this.
Yes. Aside of Kazakhstan, I've been to Philippines, Dubai, Portugal. I've been also in Brazil, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and well, basically, that's all. That's all so far.
That's all. I think it's a quite long list.
Uh, I think comparing to what I travel outside, I think I did travel more inside of China than any other place. You know. Yeah.
Okay, Simo is asking what's the subject, guys. The subject is about traveling and share your interesting stories. Like, guys, if you have any questions, you can ask also. Yes. And
Yeah.
okay, tell me, please, Marcia. Tell me about like most memorable trip. Yes, most memorable trip or incident from your travel.
Okay, let me start with a good memory, of course. One of my first good memories was we're in Kazakhstan, of course, where a family of a friend of mine that basically never saw me for the first time, or not even by video, not even by a phone call or something like that. They just took me in. You know, they just took me in. They gave me a place to sleep. They feed me, they clothe me even, you know. I felt really welcome. I love them so much. I love all the families that I actually stopped by. It was really great. It was really great. I plan to go there again, hopefully when things get better.
Welcome, of course, anytime.
Embarrassing an incident. I think Philippines.
Is it the first time, like when you're eating horse meat? Maybe you do remember like most memorable or any. Or I think like when you travel, you'll remember like these kind of moments when you try this first time, like any food or any something that's new for you, right? Because you're learning new things, or even when you ask like things.
Yes. Well, about the food, you know, the first time actually when I tried horse meat was when I was already here, because as you know, we had like a Kazakh community and stuff. So as tradition, every Kazakh girl would cook bisparmak as a side dish from their own country, right? You know, from their hometown. So I had the opportunity to try the bisparmak, like let me say China version, you know. But when I went to the country, it was a whole new experience, full of flavors, and was really great, you know, when it's prepared. When the mother is the one prepared, you know, when is your mom food? No way, you cannot compare.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best, you know. It's the best, definitely it's the best. So yeah.
And I think when you were in Kazakhstan at that time, I was in China. That's why we couldn't meet, right?
Yeah.
And you were like on summertime or in wintertime? Wintertime or summertime? I don't remember. You were like in Kazakhstan on wintertime or in summertime? I can remember.
Both of them. Okay. Summer and winter.
Summer and winter. Oh, okay. Yeah. Then
summer and winter. Yeah, because I love that country, and I always keep my promises when I say to my friends, I'm going to visit you for sure.
Yeah, you should come.
I wanted to be. I think I was. I think I was the first one in our university going to Kazakhstan, and actually keeping my promise that I would come and visit my friends. So, like out of the blue, I just decided, okay, I will go. I didn't look back on my promise. I bought the ticket, I did my visa, and straightforward. It was like interesting departure, because when I got at the embassy of Kazakhstan, everybody was like this. Like, what are you going to do there? Like, what is interesting over there? Well, for me is, if your own country is not interesting for you, for me might be. So
of course,
why not explore?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. So straightforward there. And when I was at the airplane, well, full of Kazakh people, Russians, Ukrainians, and everybody at the plane were like the same reaction. Where are you going? What are you going to do there?
Where are you from, right?
Yeah.
Where you come from, yes.
Yeah, it was really interesting. And I think from the airplane, I started getting more invitations. Like, I met a lot of people over there, like, oh, you should come to my house. My mom will prepare good food. The whole family was like, I need to count again my invitations, you know, because I have thousands of them. Like, since the airport, the airplane, and the immigration office, because I met one immigration officer that she wanted me to go to her house and join her for the dinner with her husband. So I had to go there.
Yes, it's always really like this. yes, like in our country, sorry to interrupt, in our country is like for everyone, even not for foreigners. Like even, for example, I'll meet, for example, new people from another city, and it's a good friend of my friend, so we'll just okay, like invite and have dinner and just yes. So it's
for
us,
really
it's normal.
interesting experience.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really great experience.
And I also would say that travel is a kind of like education, because I also love traveling, and when we travel, we learn a lot of things. Even we don't know the language. For example, we try to learn like simple things, right? How to communicate, like in first, yes. And do you know, like, about when you first arrived to Kazakhstan, have you learned like any words or that you remember?
Yeah, definitely. Well, when I got there, I already knew a little bit of Russian, but then I actually prepared myself with Kazakh people, or with Kazakh language, and I was like, oh damn, how I'm going to survive on this? This is hard on me. Well, some people try to speak with me Kazakh, but well, I had to reply in Russian. Then I started learning some few words in Kazakh language, like mom, dad, how are you, and all these things. You know, and there is this crazy and funny situation. I was with my mother. I consider her my mother. We went to the shopping mall, and she wanted to buy me something. And then I spoke in Kazakh to her, and everybody at the shop just stopped, and I was like, what?
Is it your son, right? Who is he?
Yeah, that was the question. Everybody was asking the same thing, you know? Is it your son? And she was like, yeah. Really? Yeah. And there was like, that's so cool. And then everybody started taking photos and everything. It was really nice. It was really nice. So yeah, traveling is like kind of education, you know. You learn new things, you learn new languages, like you have like such a good experience, like really, really high, you know.
Okay, here's Seymour's. You're welcome anytime. It will be the best travel experience. Share out from Morocco, guys.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes. Hello to Morocco.
Hello from Morocco. Yeah. Hello from Morocco. Yeah.
And also, soon, like any other place that you're planning to go soon?
Definitely. Definitely. I have a couple of places to go soon. The borders are open. Soon the borders are open. One of the countries that I want to go visit is Japan. Since I'm learning Japanese, I want to go visit Japan. And after Japan, I want to, well, I'm thinking, still thinking actually, because I have an invitation for like a year ago, but unfortunately I would not be able to go because country is having a restriction, and is Russia. Since I have a lot of friends from Russia as well, one of my close friends is from there, and she wanted me to go and visit her as well, because she have been like pointing the fingers at me because, oh, you went 2 times to Kazakhstan, when are you coming to Russia? I was like, I will come eventually. Eventually. Yeah. But
Japan and Russia.
for now, those are my two priorities. Yeah, sure. And I have to go visit my in-law. Not my in-law. My godson.
And you're learning Japanese language. It's really interesting. How many languages do you speak? I know that English.
Currently, let me say that I can speak around 4 to 5.
4 to 5 languages.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me say that 4 of them fluently, and the other 1 or 2 I can speak like moderately. You know, I can have normal
Yes.
conversation with somebody. Yeah, I will make some few grammatical mistakes, but yeah, I can still get away.
And learning language, like for me also, I really love learning like new languages. You know Chinese, right? Because
Oh damn, it's
yes.
really hard. It's really hard.
And also
Chinese.
learning Japanese. Okay, Chinese and compared to like Chinese language and Japanese to compare, which one is more easier to
The
compare?
easier?
Of course.
Oh,
Yes.
comparing for sure. I think Japanese is easier to learn
Really?
than Chinese. Yeah,
Wow. Because I was
it's
thinking
easier.
that maybe because we have learned already like Mandarin, right? Chinese. So I was thinking that you'll choose Chinese language because you already know some.
No, I can learn faster Japanese than Chinese. Well, Chinese, I can speak now. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with it. But still, Chinese is an extensive like vocabulary. Every single time you need to learn something new. So Chinese, you never stop studying.
Yes.
It's complicated.
You're right.
Yeah, but about
And also,
Japanese,
I would ask
Japanese
like what
seems easier.
Japanese. Say something in Japanese, please. Like,
私はマーシです。こんにちは、皆さん。心地。Well,
so you're
I'm still,
learning.
yeah,
So
I'm
you're
still,
learning Japanese in China, right?
yeah, I'm learning Japanese in China as well.
That's interesting. And also, I would ask like what places and which countries you would recommend to visit from your list. What's your favorite place?
Oh, yeah. I don't have a favorite one yet. But I think I would make Japan one of my favorite places because I love the culture over there. I love the way they are like really respectable people, you know, in the way they deal with everything, you know. Japan is like, it's just amazing itself. And what made me more interested in Japan, it's because of the language and the culture. It's really important. I love the culture. Japanese culture is so beautiful. And as a music lover, I love all Japanese musics.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah,
I know that
You,
Japan is a very beautiful city, but like I have never interested about traditions or the music. But now you gave me an idea to search for something like about Japanese and Japan, right? Yes.
Yeah. It's really interesting. I think if you go there, you will fall in love. No doubts. You know, no doubts. How many years?
Yes, people are asking like how many years and you're in China. Yes, he's in China.
Oh,
And
I
how
have been
many
in
years?
China for 7.5 years.
7.5.
You know, almost 8 years.
Almost 8.
Counting.
And also, I would say yes, we have met in China, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the same university. Marcio is my good friend. But me, I've been like 4 or 5 years. Yes, I've stayed there for 5 years and left. Now
For
I'm
5
in
years.
Kazakhstan. Yes.
Yeah. So we stayed 5 years, and then I moved to Shanghai, and
Which
I'm
year
in
you moved to
Shanghai now 2
Shanghai?
years.
Which
2019.
year? 19? I was in 2018 and I left in 2019. I left Shanghai, yes.
Yeah, I moved in 2019 in June 2019. So yeah.
And how you found the life experience in China, I think he wanted to ask, right?
Well,
so yes, how is like about China?
Well, let me say that in the beginning it's kind of hard. You need to find yourself. You need to find yourself first. and then you
Everything is
have to
new for
adapt.
you, right? Even the people,
It's
the
everything
food.
is new. Everything is really, really, really new, you know. So you need to adapt to many things, like because Chinese culture, you need to be careful. So
Prepared
you know,
also.
there is many things that happen over
Yeah.
here. But I learned how to deal with that. Yeah.
Of course, like 7.5 is not a short time.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
hey Marcy, hi from Hungary. Hello guys from Kazakhstan.
hi, hi,
As soon as
hi.
the border will open, I will meet you
Oh, that's
beautiful
my
people.
good friends.
Yes, I do also remember. And
Yeah.
okay,
Sergeant
Simo,
Antal Kovac.
I think Simo is from Morocco, right? Is it
Yeah,
not?
he says that.
Yes. Okay, and
Definitely, you
also
are most welcome.
our like we're talking about like traveling and also in which place you have been, your like experience and your stories, right? Like memorable stories. And let's say about like benefits of traveling. I would say like travel is education, right? You learn a lot of new things, you meet
Yeah.
people, and also what would say makes you
Well,
makes to you to be more tolerant traveling,
yeah,
right?
basically that.
And
So,
yes.
in small words, that travel will make you develop as a human being, and will help you out to be a sociable person, a tolerant person, you know, an understandable person, because you will meet different culture and different people, you know. So these will help you out, you know. And in terms of knowledge, you just going to be millionaire, you know, in knowledge about countries.
Yes, I agree.
Your brain
Totally.
will become like your heart, like
Now, yes.
pumping information. Yeah, it's
And
awesome.
also, for me, like when I travel, it really motivates me. Like when I'm traveling, when I'm learning new things, meeting new people, like meeting new people, and even talking to them, you learn like something new, and it really, like you want to do more, you want to work harder, you want to share with people what you know. And for me, it's travel is really like education. It's to, of course, become more tolerant, and also, as I said, like
Hmm.
it really motivates me. Like,
Hmm. Definitely, I totally agree with you. Traveling is one of the most interesting things for me because I am an adventurous person, and
yes, that's
I
why I
am an
invited to this
outgoing.
like live interview.
Yeah, thank you so much once again for the invitation. Yeah, I like to try new things, and that's it's really good. Made me uh, self-realize myself, you know, and do also plans for the future, which I love a lot. You know, it was my first time. I just experienced flying in the helicopter just yesterday.
How was
Yeah,
it? I have
and
never tried. I really
it
want to.
was great. Was really great. Was really great. I was like kind of 8 minutes flight. Uh, well, at the beginning, I was a bit afraid because you know it's new.
Of
What is
course.
new sometimes can scare you. You know, it's not like flying on a plane and you feel everything. You know, you have all these sensation that is really wonderful. But helicopter, you don't have this sensation, and that scares you. It's like you're flying a paper,
Well,
like a small wing.
now I really want to try it. Now you're like
Believe me or not,
describing,
you
and I can
should.
imagine like how. That's really nice. Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
No, definitely. You need to try that. You will definitely love that as well.
Yes,
You will
I
love
agree.
that as well. It's just one unique experience. One unique experience. I am about to try now skydiving, which I probably intend to do this by August. next month.
Wish you luck. Yes.
Yeah, no, I will survive and I will tell you about it. If it's advisable or not, but yeah, definitely I will let you know. I will let you know. Skydiving have been zooming around my head for quite a long time. And
I have tried it already. It's really nice. You must, yes. I tried it last year when I was in Egypt, and it's really nice because it also, first time I was really afraid because every time I was telling like, no, like I already like in the water and I was saying like, no, I want to go back. Like, and it was really like good experience for me, and it's really want to try it again because first time like I was afraid. And the next time I think it'll be more like interesting. So yes, you must try.
Oh damn! Well, I think it's the adrenaline. You know, the adrenaline is the one that will tell you, no, just go. Don't need to wait. Just go.
Yeah.
Go. And this is what it's doing to me right now. You know, my blood is pumping and it's saying, go for it. I want to go for it, and I will go for it. That's a promise. That's a promise.
And also, I would say that benefits of traveling is also improves your language skills because it really helped me because the first time when I went to travel, I was 17 years old, and meeting new people, even communicating, you need like language, and it really improves language skills.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Definitely, 100%. Traveling around give you new skills, new human skills. You know, not only about language, but also about communication. You know, also about communication, which is really important, and everybody like it when you know how to communicate with people. Because no matter if you can speak the language, but if you don't know how to communicate with somebody, it's kind of useless, you know. So one of the base of you traveling is keeping the communication really clean and smooth, and it's really great, you know. That's same problem.
Same problem, yes. Sorry again.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. So where we at?
About benefits, right? Like
The benefits.
of
Yeah,
travel.
sure.
Yes, that the
It
last
will
one.
give you a lot of skills. Yeah.
Yes, a lot of skills.
Yeah. Like I know. Example for me, I'm a sociable person, and traveling made me realize that how important it is to communicate with people and make alliance or connections, you know, just for future references as well, you know. And so far, I have been making connection all over the world, or like example here in China, I do have people from, I think, for all continents, you know, even from countries that I never heard before, and from the places that I have been, and I found them. Yeah. So only this week, no, past week, I think 2 weeks ago or something like that, I met a lot of new people, great people. They are all awesome, you know. And like we are getting, like, our friendship is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Like we met, like, let me say, in 1998, you know. So it's really great. It's really great. Yeah. So yeah, being a travel person help you a lot to make connections as well.
Yes, I do agree because even now, like I can say that I've met you in China, and it's because of like study, of course, and traveling also. And to travel with the friends, it's really fun, and it's really more like you'll have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, true, definitely.
And
definitely.
your last trip, you today, right, came back from?
Yeah, I just came today. I just
Yes.
arrived
From
from
Hainan, right?
Sanya. Yeah, from
Yes,
Hainan.
Sanya. It's a
And
very beautiful
well,
place.
yeah, never been there. It was really awesome. Was like for a week over there. The beach was nice. The people were good. You know, the food was awesome. I tried like really great Thai food over there, which
And also
is like,
in Hainan there is a Russian restaurant. I do remember, like the biggest
oh
one is there. Have you
yeah,
been there or?
I ran in many of them. Believe me or not.
Oh, I've been there like
Believe me or
2 years ago in Sanya, in Hainan. So now, like you made me remember like all this, my trip, my friends there, and it's really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to
And
come
also,
back?
like in Hainan also, it's not that kind of like a lot of people, right? Like,
No.
or now it's maybe, but when I was there, like it wasn't. It was like several like Chinese people, not like in Shanghai, not like in Nanjing. So I was really
No, not at
kind of
all.
shocked when I went there, and I stayed there like for 1 week, and like it wasn't like I was in China, you know, like somewhere else.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's totally different.
Yeah.
I was there for the whole week, let me say that, and I saw more foreigners than I could count on my hands.
Yes,
You know,
same.
I saw a lot of foreigners, a lot of foreigners, and everyone has a different experience over there, you know.
Of course.
Everyone has a different experience, and which is really great because we had diversified conversation at the end of the day. You know, I met like a lot of people over there, and of course, it's kind of tradition. Whenever you meet somebody, you go for, let me say, a glass of beer or wine or something like that, like just to, you know, cherish the moment. If I put on this way, right? Yeah, I love there, and definitely I want to go there again. You know, so so
Timo is writing like, yes, guys,
what?
is a must to work on your communication skills, because once you will tell the world who you are. Yes, I do agree. Can you see?
Yeah.
Skills.
Yeah. I do agree as well. I do agree as well. But you know, this say what you were saying is completely true, but at the same time you cannot make the first impression by the first words, you know. But for you to see a person's character, you need actually to see the actions. Only the
Yes,
actions can actually tell who you are,
I
because
do
you can
agree.
be this great guy by saying a lot of words, but at the end of the day, you end up doing something different. People will be confused. We're like, okay, you said this A, B, C, D, but you do H, Z, W, Y. Confusing. But anyway, your opinion is completely valid, 100%. Yeah. Communication is important, of course. You just need to know what to say, and choose also the moment to say.
Yes,
Yeah, I
totally agree.
I had one funny experience. I think I took one of my best friends, Aliyah, to
I know
Philippines.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, you know her, right? So I took
She's from
Aliyah to
Galaxy also.
Philippines. Yeah, I took Aliyah to Philippines. Oh damn! it's an experience that I will never ever in my life gonna forget that. Getting there, the point was, okay, we're going to do scuba diving or snorkeling and surfing and all these things, you know. Well, we
Yeah.
end up doing snorkeling and other activities. And late night, we had the party. We had a party over there. Uh, I definitely don't know what happened, but I think we got completely drunk that we didn't even remember. I know, personally, me, I did not remember what happened. I was found in a coconut tree. You know, I got found in a coconut tree, and this was the story. Only Aliyah can tell you the rest of this story. So every single time when there is something to remember, they will just say the coconut tree because only them
Yes, this kind of.
know what happened over there. So yeah, it was really memorable, and I will never forget that.
Yes,
Philippines has
that's why like
my
it's really fun. It's really fun to travel with your friends because when you
oh definitely.
yes, for example, when you meet, you can remember like this kind of stuffs and just
Yeah, it's something to remember. It's definitely something to remember. Let me say, no, I'm not going to say about travel. Let me say about exploring. You know, let me say about exploring. Remember the time when we went to the Purple Mountain and we got stuck in the middle of the
oh
mountain and we
yes, I
just
do
camped
remember.
over there in
Yes,
the middle of the roads? That is a moment to
yes.
remember. That
And
is a
also,
moment to
I do heard
remember.
that at that time we were fasting, right? It was Ramadan, right?
Yes. So
Yes,
we had
it
to
was
wait a
Ramadan
long
and we
time
went
to eat.
mountain. It was 10 of us, I think,
Believe it
like
or not.
from our university. So yes, I do remember, of course.
Yeah, was really great. It's a great day, you know. It's something that I will never forget, and it's the time when we were getting all of us like more close to each other, you know, bonding more, keeping close our connections between us, you know, confining more. I love that. I would never forget that, you know. And then we had
Yeah.
to wait for the morning time to see the sunrise together and everything, you know, which was really great. I love that day. It
Yes.
was really great for sure. Yeah.
Are you Muslim, guys? Yes, I am Muslim.
I am Catholic.
Yep. Okay, I
Sorry.
think.
Yeah.
Why are you saying sorry?
No,
So,
because it's like sometimes people expect me to say yes, I am.
no, don't English for kids. So yes, thank you, Marcio, for joining.
No,
Dreamland
pleasure was all
Study,
mine.
this online interview. Thanks for sharing your stories. Thank you for for joining us.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
definitely.
it.
Yeah, definitely,
It's
definitely,
really fun.
100%. I love that you enjoy the live and you invited me over. Um, I was quite surprised because I didn't know what to say. But
Because
I'm
yes, I
thankful
invite
that
you
you
because
invited me today.
I know that you have a lot of experience and you love traveling and you're always uh, traveling. You have something like to share. No, how to say like a lot of experience. I would say. Me too. Like I haven't even prepared. I just want to share with people
Yeah,
like
yeah, no,
guys just travel
no, definitely.
because traveling is not hard. Some people who never went abroad, they think that it's really hard, the language and other things. And even learning language is not that hard. You just need your
No,
how to
it's
say
not.
It's not hard.
So
Yeah, so
it's
yeah.
not hard. When you go to travel, there is one thing that you have to put in mind. Don't put language barrier as an obstacle for you to travel to a country. So you just have to go and embrace, you know. Everybody has this thing. So if you want to travel, do not hesitate. Do it. You will have a lifetime experience and you will love it a lot.
Yes. Marcio teaches Arabic. You speak Arabic?
يا رخنان خويا.
And also, I don't know what you said. I don't understand Arabic, so your friend, right?
Как ты? Yeah, it's
Oh,
my friend. It's one of
you
my
can
close
read
friends.
Russian. You're reading it.
Да. О, как ты, бро, Марси? Привет,
Oh,
Маккензо.
yes. Тут
Я
пишут, как ты
убью
про
тебя,
Марси, и
ты
он
знаешь,
читает.
да?
Да.
Да. You know, this is one of my close friends, you know. I'm going to kill him because, yeah, he's really cool guy. Маккензо, я убью тебя. Серьезно.
Я узнал меня Марси. Тогда, Марси, спасибо тебе огромное.
Не за что.
О,
Это приятно
и добро
познакомиться.
пожаловать в Казахстан еще раз, потому что когда ты был в Казахстане, тогда я была в Китае. Так что добро пожаловать в Dreamland Study.
Да, давай.
И
Спасибо
тут пишут,
большое.
И тебе спасибо. Yes, Marcy said the hardest words in Arabic. Okay, so I think we're about to finish our interview, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
No, pleasure was all mine. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Yep.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Take care.
You too. Thanks again.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Вот, друзья, всем спасибо, что вы были с нами. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. And так, yes. Пишут. Спасибо вам. Всем. Bye-bye. Вот, что я хочу вам сказать, ребята. Ждем всех вас в Dreamland Study. Каждый раз мы будем так выходить в эфир. Будут разные темы. Сегодня мы выбрали тему про путешествия, да, traveling. И в следующий раз также будем в эфир, будем делиться знаниями, будем приглашать таких гостей очень интересных. Сегодня у меня был друг Марсио, он много путешествует. И все мы знаем, когда мы путешествуем, мы учимся многому, и нам всегда есть, да, чем-то делиться. И вот, и поэтому я пригласила Марсио, чтобы он поделился интересными историями. Please tell us, is it hard to learn Russian language? I would say, like, if you really want to learn language, like any language in the world, I think none of the languages is not hard if you really want. Like, so I think it's not that hard to learn Russian language if you really want to. You just need to start, I would say. Yes. Вот, так что, ребята, путешествуйте, изучайте, учите язык. С Dreamland Study. С Dreamland также у нас есть проект Dreamland. Мы также отправляем за рубеж, за границу на учебу. Приходите к нам, спрашивайте, пишите. Все, всем пока. Спасибо, что были с нами. Bye-bye.